Oh my God, guys. Okay. Welcome. And I just had to go live because the energy of today is just blowing my mind. Have you been feeling this 9-9
Oh my gosh,
energy?
guys.
Whoa.
Okay. Welcome.
I
And
always
I just
forget to
had to
do
go live
this.
because the energy.
Okay. So, anyways, I want to just give you a little update. So if you've been feeling a little strange or a little, my one of my clients, oh my God, I love her. She says that she feels crunchy. So if you've been feeling a little crunchy, if you've been feeling a little out of sorts the last few days, you're not alone. Starting on Monday, we were really being blasted by several things, but one of the main things that was coming through and really impacting how we were able to just go through our everyday lives was a lot of really intense solar activity. Now, there was stuff on Monday and then more on Tuesday. There was even another blast yesterday, and I posted that. I don't know if you're in my community, but you would have seen me posting about it. And it's just been this really high frequency energy on the tails of Christmas, on the tails of this like portal going into January, birthing this new year. And it's all designed to really help amp us up and elevate our frequency so that we are able to leverage the new creation energies and cycle that this whole 2025 is all about. But coming into this, starting on Monday, we really were kind of put through the ringer. So I don't know if anybody here can relate. Was anybody else here feeling a little bit like, "Ugh." I wrote some notes down because I want to make sure I didn't forget to mention things, but one of the things you guys might relate to, let me move this out of the way. Okay, maybe even the energies of like feeling triggered or trapped or like you're in a cage, like you know what you want, you're so ready for it, but you're just like constipated a little bit. Sorry to use those words, but it's just kind of like this concentrated feeling of like, I know what I want. I know I can do this. I'm poised to do this, but you're not doing it yet, or you think you're not doing it yet. And it was kind of fleeting. Like it really was about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today it broke. Did you guys notice that? Did you feel that? Okay, let me know in the chat. If you are in the chat here, feel free to chime in because I was going to just record a video and upload it, but I so wanted to just go live in case any of you want to chime in because this is a really, really big deal. Okay, so it started on the 6th, which was what? If you have a calendar like I do on Google, it told you it was the Epiphany. What's the Epiphany? Well, there's a lot of different ways that people describe it. It's a Christian holiday. The energies I'm talking about are not religious in any way, definitely spiritual and tied into astrology and numerology. But on that day, there is a signature on that day, and that's the energy that I'm speaking to. So on Monday, the Epiphany, how the Christians see it, and I know other faiths see it, is something around the lines of that it was the day that Christ first kind of took on the title of being Christ, being, the savior. And it's also the day that the three wise men came to pay respects to him. It's also a day that in some philosophies identify as when Christ was baptized by John the Baptist. So there's a lot of energy and agreements around the date. So if you look back to how you were feeling on Monday, perhaps you can relate to this because the energy I was distinctly feeling was this kind of like pressure, like, but in a good way. So when I was saying the feeling of kind of feeling trapped or wanting to break free, it was more around the idea of, kind of being faced with a new adventure, being offered like a new adventure, much like, if you were Christ at that time, maybe not as a newborn, but you know the idea. The being that's him, like being ready to step up and say, okay, I'm taking on this role. I'm going to do this with humanity, for humanity, as part of my role as I come in onto the planet at this time. And for us, the feeling was very, very similar. Let me know in the chat if you are with me on this. But it was an energy of feeling like I'm ready. I know I'm ready. And at the same time, almost feeling encumbered by the things around you. And it's a very real thing, kind of having your foot on the gas and on the brakes at the same time, which is not comfortable. I do that when sometimes I'm running with my dog outside on the snow and it's kind of slippery. It's like bracing yourself, but wanting to go full steam. Yeah. So that was part of it. The other part too is like, think about this on your own journey. So tying into this energy of even like the baptism, if that's, one of the storylines about what that day was on Monday, the Epiphany, the baptism, that's when you're literally it's like a celebration of this new chapter of your life. Well, that's very much what we're going through ourselves. And so we were actually, as I'm hearing it now, it's like we're being baptized by the light of Christ consciousness, this Christed diamond mind energy coming from our Son of God, the Son of Source, SON, so much here. It's a very rich time, really bridging this spiritual, religious, non-religious, numerology, all of this, but the energy of the sun, which is delivering the information and the encodements and the life-giving energy that comes from the sun and comes from source. If we are the source, if source is the source of all things, that's what this time has been. And so today was the breaking point, because today was actually the first 9-9 Stargate, the first 9-9 portal of this, what is actually a universal 9 year. And if you've heard me talk about this before, 9 is one of my favorite numbers. I've had so many powerful, mystical, magical experiences with the number 9. And it's really a birthing energy. It's a new beginning energy where, everything comes back to the one, but it's like this spiral energy, this energy of creation. And so this whole year of 2025 is in that signature. Now, last year was a universal 8 year. 8 is many things, but one of the main things that it is the frequency of infinite abundance. So we were kind of given that structure for us to play with on the planet now in this new organic unfolding of our playground on Earth. And now in this universal 9 year, we're playing with and have access to these energies of birthing. And it's unique to us now because we had the more masculine energy of abundance coming in last year's, just the whole frequency of last year with the 8. And now with the 9, it's more of the feminine, the birthing, right? Even though we all have these energies within us, it's more of a feminine frequency. The creation energy, manifestation energy is more, it's distinctly female or feminine, not female, feminine. So I know that contradicts a lot of ideas around, God and prime creator, but that energy, the essence of it is distinctly feminine in nature. So now we have both. It's like a balance of both, which is so necessary to really create on larger scale, to bring our true soul intentions, our soul desires to life. And so that's what this universal 9 year of 2025 is all about. It is about bringing those desires, those dreams to life, but bringing them in a way that we can anchor them in. And so at this time, we're kind of like planting seeds. We're planting seeds, but we're really planting baby seeds, and it's more about getting our footing. So all of this energy that's been swirling around all week, if you are like most of us, you probably woke up feeling a little more refreshed, a little lighter, a little like, oh, okay, I'm moving. And one of the ways that I interpreted this energy, and I highly recommend following this flow if you felt it too, is to change the space here. It was like, my God, it felt like springtime, even though we're in the, I wouldn't say the dead, but the thick of winter where we are in the Northern Hemisphere. But there was just such a compulsion for me to put the space in order, make it look like it is the way it is, it wants to look, and the way my vision of it looking. So if you're not familiar, when we're in the middle of building our space, literally construction. And so it's all about what? Holding a vision, having a dream, a vision of what, in our case, what I want it to look like, and then seeing that come to life. So there was many things around here. We had our bed on the main floor up until last night, and I was just like, we got to move it. We got to move it. We have to move it upstairs to the loft. Like the loft is not ready. It's not drywalled, none of that. But I was like, we got to move it. And my beloved partner, thank for him so much that he was just, didn't really want to do it, but he helped me do it. And we moved the bed upstairs. We had the most incredible sleep ever, probably for a few reasons. But one of those reasons is because it's moving the needle, getting that dream, that vision out of just the ethers and bringing it down into physical form, into matter. And the moment that starts happening, the moment you start taking action on those things, you're going to feel at this time, you're going to feel an incredible upliftment, a powerful shift like, oh my God, it's happening. Yes. So I wanted to come on and share this with you because if you're not following those little nudges you're getting, and listening to the lower mind, it's like, you know what? You just gotta, if I can quote my beloved, maybe temper yourself and don't just run on the whim. I'm telling you now, don't listen to that, boys. Go on the whim. Go on the whim. I love you, baby. Just playing, but it's true. Follow the whim, follow that inspiration. This is going to be a big theme for this year, and the big theme of creation and learning how to create in this new energy, which is very familiar to an aspect of us because this is who we came to be. If this is resonating with you, if this is piquing your curiosity, if this is making you feel like, oh my God, yes, this is what I want to hear, this is what I want to feel, you're in the right place. And I'm telling you, this year is going to be for you. So, one of the things that birthed Nine Energy on the tails of the closing of 2024 and coming into 2025 for myself and for those that I work with is a brand new community. If you would like to be surrounded and immersed in this kind of conversation, in this kind of energy, in this kind of fun, then you may want to consider getting on the mailing list. The community is just opening. It's called Soul Creator Collective, and we are all about doing just that, about bringing those dreams to life, harnessing the energies of now, learning, being in like a constant kind of playful, light boot camp to remember how to create our realities in ways that is magical, fun, light. And that's what we came here to do. So we just opened this community. It's something I've been talking about. It was kind of stop, start, stop, start. It wasn't the time until now. The time is here, and we've just opened it. I'm closing the doors now because we have our founding members in place, but we're going to be opening it again very soon. If you're interested in that, please go to, for right now, just get on my mailing list. I will keep you up to date. Either just send me an email or a comment under this video, but you can email me at hello@katya-marie.com. It's KATYA-marie.com. Or there is a landing page where you can just quickly sign up without having to send an email. And that is Katya. So www.katya-marie.kit.com. And you can just sign up right there. Anybody that goes to that, you'll be on my list and I will email you. One of the things that we are doing relatively quickly is we're going to be doing a 2025 planning and new moon soul manifestation play shop. It's going to be epic. And it's all about really helping bring people into this energy of 2025 planning. I say that playfully, if you know me. The way I describe and the way I work with planning is very different than most people do. But it's about bringing the things that we want into our manifest world and being able to do it in a way that is magical, playful, light, and to do it in community with friends, with like minds, with like hearts and souls. And we have been having a blast just getting started and having the momentum. It's magical. So, friends and soul fam, enjoy this energy, play with this energy, take action on the things you're feeling inspired to do. We are just at the beginning, just at the beginning. I love you dearly. I hope this was supportive for you. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, like I said, get on my mailing list, drop me a comment, send me an email, and let's play together. The workshop is one thing you can definitely take advantage of. The community doors are reopening very, very soon. The founders are in. We're actually having our celebration, our founders meet and greet tomorrow, which I'm so happy about. And then we're actually having the first play shop is tomorrow, but that's closed. It's full. So I'm going to be doing another one in a very short period of time. Later in January, we're going to be doing a second one. So get on the list for that. I'd love to see you there and let's play together. Let's do this. It's about creating the world and the dreams that you have always had, but also in doing that, birthing an entirely new humanity together, a new earth, a new playground, new Eden. Let's do it. If this vibes with you, come play. I love you so much. Okay, we'll see you soon. And I look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.